reefs are filled with colorful ocean life, but they're in danger of dying off. The planet has already lost 50% of its coral in the last 30 years. If the rest go, consequences would be dire. Sea life has the most to lose. Coral reefs cover less than 1% of the ocean floor, but they provide an essential ecosystem for a quarter of all marine life. One of these creatures, the type of sea slug, is actually an important ingredient in certain cancer-fighting compounds. In fact, some estimates predict we are 300 to 400 times more likely to find new drugs from coral reef ecosystems than land-based ones. But that's only if they survive the next century. In addition to breakthrough medicines, over 500 million people depend on these reefs for food and work. Almost a fifth of the world's protein comes from seafood, with people eating on average almost 50 pounds per year. The U.S. fishing industry supports 1.5 million jobs alone, nearly a quarter of what the U.S. meat and poultry industry employs. Without reefs, billions of sea life creatures would suffer. Millions of people would lose their most significant food source, and economies would take a major hit. But it's not just about the jobs. Coral reefs attract tourists to more than 100 countries and territories worldwide. These tourists spend billions of dollars diving into the underwater landscapes. Without these attractions, economists estimate that coastal tourism would drop by more than 9%, which is equivalent to about $36 billion. These reefs also provide protection to the tourist-reliant coastlines. They act as natural barriers, canceling out 97% of a wave's strength and protecting more than 200 million people. Building seawalls for the same protection costs $2.5 million per mile. But today, humans are putting these all at risk. Rising ocean temperatures and pollution stress the coral, which can kill entire coral ecosystems within just a few months. Half of the U.S. Caribbean coral died in one massive bleaching event back in 2005. If we do nothing to cool the oceans, the planet's remaining coral could all be wiped out.